Children, in our previous class, we have completed our sixth lesson from the textbook and also we have completed all the exercises from the textbook. And today, we are getting into our activity book. Again, the lesson number is 6 and the lesson name is The Tree Spirit. Here, they have given one poem. You should read and understand and let us read this poem on trees. Trees. The banyan tree called the king of trees, people leaves quiver in the breeze. The asoka grows straight and tall, the champa spreads along the wall. The neem tree gives a pleasant shade, from palm leaves thatch roofs are made. The teak tree useful timber gives, and the tamarind on the roadside lives. Okay, this is our poem. After finishing this poem, what we understood? The banyan tree is the king of trees and the people leaves quiver in the breeze. And Ashoka grows straightly. Ashoka trees, have you seen? Beside of the roads only it will be. Or any other universities we can see the Ashoka trees. It will grows like straight and tall, children. And the champa spreads along the wall. The champa tree will always spreads on the support. And the neem tree gives a pleasant shade, of course. Any tree can give the shade, but pleasant shade which tree can give, that is neem. From palm leaves thatch roofs are made. The thatch roofs are made of these palm leaves. And the teak tree useful timber gives. You can see your furniture at home. It's made of always 90% of teak wood only. It looks so good if we see your furniture which is made of teak wood. And the tamarind on the roadside lives. Mostly the tamarind trees will be beside of the roads. Now let us get into the exercise. Our exercise is answer these questions in one sentence each. Our first question is, what is the banyan tree called? What is the banyan tree called? From the poem you can find out that. What is it? The answer, the banyan tree is called the king of trees. So let us write the answer over here. The banyan is called the king of trees. So let us get into our next question. What happens to the people when the breeze blows? What will happen when the breeze blows or when the wind blows? The people leaves quiver in the breeze. So let us write that. When the wind blows, the people leaves quiver in the breeze. So let us get into our next question. Our next question is, how does the Ashoka tree grow? In the passage or in the poem only it is there, no? How it will grow, children? The Ashoka tree grows straight and tall. Let us write here. The Ashoka tree grows straight and tall. After completing the sentence, we have to keep full stop. Let us check the next one. Where do we find the champa? We find the champa growing along the wall. Let us write here. We find the champa growing along the wall. Let us get into our next question. What does the teak tree gives us? Or what does the teak tree give us? What it will give, children? The teak gives us useful timber. The teak gives us useful timber. After completing the sentence, we have to keep full stop. Now, let us check the next one. Write 3 uses of trees that you learn from the poem. What it will give, children? First of all, it will give shade. Next, thatch roofs. From the palm leaves, we can make thatch roofs, right? So, let us write here thatch roofs. And the next use is what, children? We can make our furniture from the teak tree timber. Okay, children, we have completed one exercise. Let us get into the next exercise. Our next exercise is word wise. A word can have 2 meanings. Match the meanings with the words. Here, used to measure length. It is ruler. And the ruler, another meaning we can find out from these choices. Here, king. In the same way, move back and forth or sideways. It is called rock. And we have to find out the same meaning from these columns. Here, stone. Rock means stone. So we have matched here the lion. And the next one is name of a bird. Here, column, ruler, rock, crane, rose. Here, it is the bird crane. And from this word, we have to find out the meaning from these choices. And here, crane means what, children? A machine used to lift heavy objects. So, we have to match these two A. And the next one is text arranged vertically down a page. It is column, right? And the same meaning we have to find out from these choices is pillar. Pillar, column. Column means what, children? Text arranged vertically down a page. Now let us get into the next one. A type of flower. From these choices, which word is suitable? Of course, rose. Rose means what here again? Past tense of rise, meaning to get up. So this is our word-wise exercise. Now let us get into the next exercise, children. That is, find the connection between the words and fill in the blanks. Here they have given one help box. So let us read out that words from the box. Vegetables, threads, months, toys, hands, insect. Okay. Now books are to paper as ties are to rubber. Okay. Here books are to papers. Here again tires are to rubber. In the same manner, let us fill in the blanks here. Remaining things. Fingers are to hands as dash are to feet. The fingers of our feet are called what, children? Can you say? Toys. So let us write here toys. In the same manner, let us fill the next one. Days are to week as dash are to year. In the year, what will be there? Of course, months. So let us write here months. See here, days are to week as months are to year. In the same manner, let us check the next one. Shoes are to feet as gloves are to shoes we wear to feet. And gloves where we will wear? Of course, to hands. So we have to write here hands. And apples are to fruit. Apples are to fruit as cabbages are to what? Vegetable. So we have to write here vegetable. In the same manner, let us check the next one. Parrot is to bird as butterfly is to where, children? Butterfly is an insect. So let us write here insect. Now let us get into the next exercise. Spell right. Here fill in the blanks with the correct words from the brackets. The stars shone brightly in the dash sky. Here these two words are very similar to pronounce. But which word is suitable here? Of course, when the stars will shine brightly in the sky? Of course, in the night. So let us write here night. And the next one is I ate jam and dash in the morning. Can you spell the word bread, children? B-R-E-A-D. So let us write here bread. B-R-E-A-D, bread. Let us check the next one. Ella stopped dash my house on her way to the market. Here again similar words are there. But which word we have to choose here? We should choose the word by. Ella stopped by my house on her way to the market. Okay. Now let us check the next one. I dug a dash and planted a sapling. Here the word is whole. But you have to choose the correct spelling of the word whole. Which word is suitable here? Whole. Which word is suitable here? This is suitable. So let us write here H-O-L-E, whole. And let us check the next one. Granny dash such wonderful stories. New means which is not used. And here new means she know everything. So which word is suitable here? K-N-E-W, new is suitable here. Now let us get into the next exercise. That is understand grammar. From this exercise what you have to do, children? You should choose adjectives from the box to describe the given nouns. You may use an adjective more than once. You may choose more than one adjective for each noun also. So here again they have given one help box. Let us read out the words. Hot, small, heavy, blue, funny, brown, cozy, cloudy, fluffy, beautiful, white, and finally gentle. So after that they have given some blanks, around 12, and beside of that blanks they have given words also. Let me read out that words also. Hut, puppies, box, child, kettle, sky, story, rain. And the next one is car, book, picture, clouds. These are the words, children. From this help box we have to add which are suitable to these words. Okay, children? This is the class for now. Let us meet in our next class. Thank you, children.